Hey guys, my name is Noja Razvan. I'm the head of QA at Wolfpack Digital, and in this video I want to talk about a very interesting subject, which is inside the mind of a QA. I think many of you wonder, how does the QA find such interesting bugs, or such nasty bugs, such complicated bugs? Probably many of you think that he grabs his phone, throws it to the ground, or he punches the monitor, or stuff like that, which is not technically true, but it has some truth in it. And here's why. Let's take an example. This login page, which has an email, a password field, and a login button. How would you test this page to find bugs? And let's take some scenarios, like you put only one field empty and you press the login button, see what happens. Or you try to log in with invalid credentials. Or you try to spam the login button. Or you try to open it on mobile phones and stuff like that. And all of these scenarios have a question in the back of our heads. And that question is, what if? So, what if I use incorrect credentials? What if I try to log in with fields empty? What if I spam the login button? What if I open it on mobile? What if I open it on other browsers? And there can be dozens of those types of questions. But in order to make those more structures, this comes with time and experience. And let's take a look how this looks, the difference based on experience. So we have our guy, which is a junior guy, which tests basically almost everything, goes out of scope of that tasks, and does a bunch of this testing. And there comes our middle guy, which already has some knowledge, and he knows about testing types, like functionality testing, regression testing, smoke testing, and so on. He uses test cases, he uses other tools to test the feature. And there comes our senior guy, which can create test plans, which can mentor the other guys, and has a very advanced knowledge of the field. And now I want to talk about how to improve those what if questions. And I made it in two parts, and the first part is getting clarity of the feature. We want to know exactly what's going on with that feature. Maybe in the task description there's some information missing, and we want to clarify that. And how do we do that? We try to check what's the maximum number of characters which can be inputted in the fields. We can try to see how the error message are looking for invalid credentials. We can try to see what's the minimum number of characters, or if the password field is encrypted, or if there are any forbidden characters, and so on and so forth. And the second part is getting creative. So let's take another example here, like a basketball. How do we get creative in testing a basketball? For example, you try to bounce it, or you try to bounce it on a wooden platform, or a concrete platform, or let's say you try to throw it in the basket, see if it goes in, or you give it to a kid to play with it and stuff like that. You need to get very creative. The imagination is the limit here. And I gave some examples for our example before, the login page. And those are, what if I cut the internet? What if the phone battery dies while I'm on the page? What if I change the browser width and height? What if I open it on 4K resolution? What if my mom opens it? What if I don't open it? And there can be a million types of those questions. But you need to remember that you need to stay in scope of the task and not go out of scope of it. And with time and experience, you will get better at it. So in conclusion, inside of our mind is basically just a bunch of what if questions, and those questions are getting better and better with time and experience. And that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.